Very good afternoon to all,
Why this is
and
not
welcome to
audible?
Tally CA Connect. It feels so great to see you all every Wednesday and see your excitement and dedication to learn about TallyPrime, resolve your queries through our expert. Today's session is even more special for us as we have a new speaker at our CA Connect forum. So please allow me to welcome CA Lokesh Agrawal. Lokesh ji is a practicing CA and a Tally evangelist. In fact, he's a regular faculty at ICI teaching data analytics. He's an expert. He even runs a channel that is Tech Flow by Lokesh, I think. Lokesh, please do correct me. So we are very glad that Lokesh has taken out time to be a speaker at our CA Connect forum. And today he's going to discuss on smart tips and tricks in TallyPrime that will help us to save time, work efficiently. Thank you, Lokesh. Welcome to Tally CA Connect Forum. We are very excited for your session today. Thank you so much.
Okay. So first of all, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, and also special welcome to all the participants, especially on this last date. 160 plus participants have joined. So without wasting much time, we'll move in the session. It will be completely in English. If you have any doubts, you can write in the chats. Also, specifically after showing all these tricks, there will be question and answer also. So we
Sure.
are in no hurry. Anybody who wants to note down anything, you can write in the chats. I will be there watching in the chats. So I'll share my screen.
Yeah. Just a point to note
Yes.
because we have a great number of audience today.
Yes.
And sir is going to take the Q&A post his session. So please, instead of chat, please do put in the Q&A so that we can record and make sure to
Yes.
answer every question. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you
Yes.
so much.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. So I'll share my screen. So my PPT is visible. If anybody can
Yes,
confirm.
we can see the
Yes.
welcome screen.
Okay. So normally I'm taking only 1 minute PPT because it is 100% practical session. Everything we are going to do step by step. So only 1 minute PPT just for introduction. So just give me 1 second. Yes. So I welcome you all to the session, and we all know the topic, but this screen is with us almost every day we are at work. We cannot live without this screen. So all are familiar with this tele tips and tricks. So what we are going to cover today is four parts in the session. In the first part, I will show you simple tips and tricks, basically very small things. Okay. In the second part, I am going to show you audit features which are inside Tally. Believe me, 80 to 90% of the audit, whatever we are doing, 10,000 cash or this 44 clause or repeated transaction on holidays, everything is inside Tally. Okay. Third part, little bit I'm going to show you how you can use natural language. Nowadays, this is becoming very famous due to ChatGPT and other AI tools. It is not AI right now. Inside Tally, it is a database. So I will show you little bit how you can interact with it, and how you can make your work more wonderful by converting unstructured data to structured data. Very simple. And towards the end, as we told, we'll do the Q&A. So very simple. I'm going to go very slow. Okay, so that you can record, you can note down the tips and tricks. Also, you will get the recording. So don't worry about that. Also, after this session, if anyone has doubt, you can contact me anytime. Okay, so that's all for the PPT. Only one thing I can say, once you learn these tips and tricks and embed it in your life daily, every day you are going to feel this, that you are aaj mein upar asman niche. Definitely, because your work which you are taking a lot of time is going to time saving tricks. Ultimately, I will say that it is time saving tricks. Many things we are finding here and there, going to Excel, going to this, that, all these things I will try. uh, there are unlimited tricks. One thing I want to say, there are unlimited tricks. As much as possible I will try. Okay. So little bit about me, just very little, in fact, just the email ID and phone number. In case anybody has any more doubts, they can discuss, they can email, they can WhatsApp. Also, Komal J has told already that one channel, small channel I am running, Tech Flow Hub by Lokesh, where it is everything related to tips and tricks, Excel, Tally, AI, all these things. Okay, automations. So that's all for the PPT. Thank you everyone, and so we'll just move on. Okay, so we'll go to the tally screen. Simple. We'll just select our company first. Let me Just switch on the tally. Okay, so I have taken two dummy datas. Obviously, there are some this mismatch and everything. So we'll go with the head office first. Simple thing. First of all, I'm not like it is not that we don't know the tricks. Some tricks we may know, some we may not know. Okay, so this trick is one of the my favorite whenever we want monthly PL, because what happens is normally when we press the PL, it is a year end PL. So during the closing, client does a lot of adjustment or window dressing or whatever. So what we can do is simply one thing. Here you can see in the right side there is one option of auto column. So what auto column does is amazing. You can get daily, weekly, fortnightly, half yearly, monthly, quarterly, whatever you want. So simply my favorite is monthly. As soon as you click monthly, you can see that you get a monthly profit and loss, because once I'm pressing escape, profit and loss at the year end it is showing profit, but what happens is month which is good, which is bad, all these things, suppose you can see June data 14,000 loss was there. So this in audit can help us specifically pinpoint not only monthly, even we can do quarterly also to see which quarter was very good for the client, which is bad. We can do some more analysis. Also, to add on, one more thing is very very beautiful. Definitely F12 is there to help us. F12 is configure. Whatever I am pressing, I will also keep saying. So F12 is configure. Here you can see the percentages, which adds a lot of value to our insightful activities. So here you can see that 18%, 4%, 5%, 12%. So here relatively in first quarter, we can see the profit was good. Whatever is the reason, we can do more and more in deep digging, but at a glance you can come to know monthly or quarterly. I use both for audit. Definitely you can see a lot of things, and obviously alt F1 we can enlarge the things. So this is one of my favorite feature, I will say, because this is not only in PL, this is almost everywhere. So I'll go to balance sheet, simple, and again I will do the same thing. Monthly alt n, alt n is a shortcut, we all know. N, there is dash, which means alt n. Okay, we can also click here, and again same thing, monthly, quarterly. So we'll go to monthly. You can see what is the position month on month and which month we have to focus more, or even quarter. Again I will show same thing. It is just showing so that you can register it in your mind, that you can see the quarterly things, which quarter is bad, which third quarter bahut acha gaya, fourth quarter went bad. All these things you can deep dig in one click. Okay. Also, last for this trick is ratios, which is again a very very wonderful thing by Tally. So ratios, we when we are manipulating the things, okay, I am not saying everyone is manipulating, but especially the ratios get affected. Means at the end, if you're seeing one ratio, then year end, wherever it is the manipulation, you cannot know. But month wise, if there is huge variation in the ratios, or quarter wise, then you can definitely pinpoint directly to that point that in this quarter there is some manipulation. Okay, so you can see 15, more or less this data is not this, more or less it is real data only, but I've changed the names and everything. So you can see here 15% is there, return on working capital, whereas then it is constantly falling. Okay, so all these things, it is very very easy, simple trick. New auto column, this is called auto column. We have more wonderful things here. So first trick is shown, auto column. Alt n is the shortcut. Profit loss ratios, balance sheet, you can see monthly, quarterly, weekly, half yearly, anything. Okay, simply press alt n and you will get a lot of options. Now there are some more options: new column, alter column, delete column, auto column. Okay, so suppose the second scenario, that you have to save it, which means that again and again you are going to balance sheet or ratios, and again and doing, you are doing this maybe quarterly, all these things you are doing again and again. Tally has very 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 good option, I will say, to save the view. Maximum people still I see that they don't know, but it is, those who know, it is very good. You are saving a lot of time. Simply you can see here, save. So what I can do is ratio analysis. I can give it a name, suppose ratio quarterly. Okay, we are going to save a lot of time because we are going to generate reports and then we are going to save it. Okay, ratio quarterly. I have given this name so that I can identify. Okay, set this as default view. No. Show additional configuration. Yes. If you give additional configuration, then what you see, save view for all company, this company. So if you are an auditor, you are doing a lot of audits for different clients, best is you do all companies. Okay, and yes, so ratio quarterly. Now everybody must be knowing alt G or this go to feature. Simple. Now I will type ratio quarterly and in 1 second I will get wherever I am. No need to go escape and front end, all these things. With go to feature, the third feature, which is very common feature, I told you simple tips and tricks. So alt G is amazing. Many things I have shown, I have saved, sorry, which you can use whenever you want. Okay, wherever you are standing does not matter. With this I will show you one more thing, that whenever you are generating some good reports, I have saved views. What you can do is, suppose I have my tally here, I'll show you one thing. We will go to the properties, open file location. Okay, and here you go in the config and report view. Okay, very simple. I'm showing once again. We went to open file location and this TallyPrime screen has come. Here a lot of folders are there, and then what we can do in the config and report views, whatever you save, all companies are going to come here. So this is very transferable. What I wanted to say, you can also save the report and this can be transferred to another, your team members or colleagues or whomever you want. Just say, just copy paste this file in there. So this is really save view. Those who do not know, today you start using it. Okay, save view combined with alt G is miraculous, saving a lot of time. Okay, now what I want is, suppose next thing, that I've shown PL percentage and everything, save view, so that we can don't have to do it again and again. With PL you can do with balance sheet, whatever you want. Now suppose when I showed you the PL or anything, there are other things, new column, alter column. So what are these? Very simple. You can do multiple views with one thing. What I want to say is, suppose I am opening any ledger, display accounting ledger. Okay, maybe rental income, I have rental expenses and F6. Okay, so I have opened one ledger, rental expenses. Now the entry is, I'll show you the entry, rental expenses and credit branch office. Okay, we are right now in head office, but the entry is branch office. Now immediately what I want to check is whether branch have done the correct entry or not. When we are doing multiple audits, multiple tally audits, what happen, head office transfer, inter branch, all these things happen a lot. So we are closing one, opening two tally. All these things are not required. What is an amazing feature I will show? New column. Okay, I'm pressing here alt C and my hand is on shortcuts always. Okay, anyways, I'm showing it new column. So what is amazing is it is not showing anybody. Okay, no, I'll not interact right now, don't worry, because we have a lot of things to show. Because my only one tally is loaded, that's why in alt C it is not giving the option. Okay, so what I can do is simply select the other companies. I can load inside tally. Okay, so now I will load the branch office. Okay, I'll go back once. Now what I will do, display accounting ledger, suppose rental income. Okay, F6, the period is the problem. We are in branch office. Just give me 1 second. We'll go to head office first. Head office, display accounting ledger, display accounting ledger, rental expenses F6. Okay, so purposefully what I have done, I'm going to show you rental expenses head office is 2425. Okay, then we'll add a new column, and here now you can see that I am going to get the option to load other companies also. So in one go you can see multiple companies this view. Okay, so what I will do is branch office. Okay, period, I know this, but you can adjust. Obviously, just I'm showing you the feature 1 4 25 31 3 26. Purposefully, I have given another period so that you can understand that it is with same period, another company does not matter. Okay, here actual, and here what I will do is rental income. What is the expense for head office is income for the other party or branch office. So here in one go, you have analyzed that in head office, you have seen 24 lakh they have booked, but in branch office by mistake, you will see immediately that 120,000 instead of 2 lakh. Okay, this is done obviously purposefully. I have changed the year and all. Same company, two ledgers you can open, yes. Another company, another ledgers you can open, yes. So this is very beautiful. You can do with sales, GST. Suppose you are analyzing the sales and GST. So what you can do, open sales and Alt C means a new column and GST, and then you can check the rates, everything. So this is also my favorite, because when I am doing suppose branch audit or intercompany or something like this, then what happened, this helps me a lot. Okay, so I've showed you different company, different ledger, different period. Same company, say different ledger, same period. Yes, all combinations you can matlab do as per your own requirement. Okay, if any issue, anytime you can message me. Okay, so I hope this trick is very simple. Simple. It is there only. Okay. Here obviously save view will not be useful because every time you have to see different things. Here I have taken rental expense. Sometime it may be some sale in one head office and purchase in the branch office. So save view will not working here. Okay. So I hope this is very simple and very clear. Let me check what is left for matching interval. Show go to I have shown in chart of accounts. Yes. Another simple tricks. Nowadays what happen in voucher, we go directly alt C. Okay. So thank you for the emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much. This means a lot. Okay. So nowadays what happen with me also, I have stopped going to masters. Okay. Why? We are very smart. Whenever we are entering the voucher, directly alt C, or if we have some suppose Loknath, we have to alter, then control enter. Okay. You can see this is the alteration screen. So what happened? We have stopped going to masters. I don't know about you, but I have stopped. But Tally came to know this that I have stopped. So it has introduced such a wonderful feature. I am telling you, chart of accounts. Okay. We all know chart of accounts. If we see the groups, all groups will be visible. If we see ledgers, all ledgers will be visible. Yes. Normally it is of no use because there are so much ledgers. You can see here 12, 15 down, which means I will show you statistics of this company, DSS. Okay. DSS statistics, the first thing that I check when I'm doing any audit. So you can have a glimpse of the company. Very simple. How many groups are there? We all know 28 groups by default, now 41, which means a lot of groups created, ledgers created. Default to here is 1200. Okay, so stock group, item, voucher type, everything is voucher type 24. Here it is 30. So here also you can do check a lot of things. Yes, that you can see the relationship but between journal, debit note, credit note. Here you can see there are minimums. Okay, plus cancelled voucher, you can see so many voucher cancelled. So here itself you can see which month how many have been cancelled. Okay, so this is the first thing. If you ask me what is the first thing you should do on audit, this is statistics, DSS. Okay, I forgot the option name, but normally I'm doing a shortcut only. D means display and then S, I don't know what it is. Statement of accounts. Okay, statement of accounts and statistics, DSS. Okay, so this is the first thing I do to just analyze what is the company and all. So I have stopped going to chart of accounts. Okay, so now Tally has introduced best feature. Okay, every feature is best, but this is more best. So now what happens, see, I am opening the ledgers. Definitely there is nothing that I can do here, right? Normally I'm not opening also till the day I learned this feature. What we can do is very simple. Here you see on the right side, it has given a ledger view. Okay, immediately the I told you we can convert the unstructured data to structured data. Now first thing we can come to know is sundry debtor creditor and what it is. Okay, everything is there. Not only sundry debtor creditor, everything is there. If I go page down, you can see other things are also there. Okay, but the magic here is when you go to change view. Okay, what I have done, simple, I'll show you once again. Normal ledgers, normal chart of accounts, then I went to ledger view for making it little bit structured, and then the magic is at change view, where I can change the view to group wise, no need. Ledger GST detail, you can see in one go. I can come to know what is going, I mean what is, which party is registered, which is not registered. And a lot of time when we are making the ledgers, then we are giving regular, but we are not giving the GST number. Okay, how to track that? Very, very, very simple. How we will do? Simple, I will apply filter. Okay, filter also I will show the beautiful, beautiful. So in filter, what has been amazing, simple, I type the word regular. Okay, I have not told it is ledger name, it is narration, I have not told anything. Simply if I type regular, what it is going to do, whenever it is going to find the word regular, it is going to bring. And now you can see immediately in one click or two three clicks whatever, that this party, regular party, but we have not given the registration number. Okay, also there is still so many 667 ledger. The exception report everywhere, wherever you are finding this, do click this immediately without thinking anything. I'm saying you, whenever you will click, you will be find something new. So immediately exception reports, I will write anything, show unused use email verification. Suppose I want validate party GSTN. Okay, so sundry debtors or creditors, if I can also write all, does not matter. Suppose sundry creditors I want to see, and all items. Okay, here all are regular. So what I will do is again go to sundry debtor. Let us find someone who is not registered. Yes, you can see here. Now here only those parties where it is sundry debtor and all the blanks. Okay, so this can be amazing to do the things of GST whether registered or not. Okay, I hope this is very, very simple. Again, I will show just in one click chart of accounts. Simple. We go to ledger, we go to ledger view, and then change view is the option. Ledger GST detail, and in 1 second you can also ledger contact detail. If you want to find something, sometime it may happen that then ledger contact detail is also available. You can find out the mobile number, WhatsApp, EAO, phone number, email ID, and all these things. You want the contact number. Sometimes it happens that you have the contact number, you forgot the party, like which party it is there. So you can see if you fill the contact number, the details, you can get it here in one go. Okay, I hope this is useful someday. Okay, in Java show report saved in config report. Yes, filter balance sheet, filter on vouchers. Yes, so filter, earlier it was alt F12 and all these ledger voucher, but our biggest, nowadays client are very smart, they are already not doing transaction above 10,000, but still it is our duty to check. So I'll show you one thing, balance sheet, and here also you can apply the filter. Okay, now there are these things, apply filter on there, these are called objects. Here it has IntelliHas introduced voucher, which means from the balance sheet you can apply filter on the voucher object, and our favorite, I will see cash. So not only cash, in cash ledger and all, wherever it is. Plus I will go to show you not only in ledger, in narration, in name, wherever it is going to come. It is not going to hide from us. Okay, a little bit time because it takes a lot of scrutiny, because the data is 4,000 entries I have taken, so that it does not hangs. Okay, so now one important thing, you can see my mouse, I think filter applied. So it is, you have to be little bit careful. Okay, once or twice you are using it, you will get to know. So what I want is balance sheet. Earlier it was everything else. Now what we have, only the cash transaction. Suppose in loans I am going. Okay, when I am going to loans, you can see bank OD, because in banks definitely we are doing the cash receipt and withdrawal. Okay, so we'll not go here. Okay, tally slow ho gaya, sorry, just give me 1 second, it is just moving around. अरे हाँ, so many transactions, actually I should not have opened bank में तो cash transaction is very, very common. Okay, but we have to, okay, so bank I'll not going to show. Definitely one thing we can show. Now you see, as soon as you press escape, here my mouse filter gone. Again we press escape, filter is there. Again we press escape, filter is gone. So this thing you have to be little bit careful when you again it comes the full thing. You can see, let's go to current liability or something so that we can find some view, some cash entries better. Okay, so suppose duties and taxes, goods and service. Okay, so 85 rupees, I want to see what is the cash item for 85 rupees. Okay, so now you see office go down, CGST, SGST, Indigo, round off. There was no cash. But why did Tally show us? You can see the filter details also if you have doubt. Whenever we have applied the filter, individual entry, if you have doubt that Tally is wrong, one thing I will say, Tally is never wrong. Okay, so office, this is, there is no cash. But when we see the filter detail, Tally is going to say that ledger name Indian Auto Enterprise cashier. Okay, purposefully I have given the ledger name cashier so that we can track it. That ledger name or even narration, you can see that there is no cash. Okay, so this was tracked on the basis of ledger name. Okay, so everything, tally inclusive of everything, not only just this ledger amount, ledger name, narration, everything. Okay, I hope this is very very clear, very simple what I have used. And you will see escape escape as we keep on, then filter applied, filter, all this remove. Okay, again if I press escape, filter will be removed. So filter is very 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 powerful. And this voucher thing I wanted to show, you can this, and anything you want to find, you want to find one name of a person, where it is. Normally we used to open day book and all these are very clumsy. Here it is very very good, since the object is voucher now, not ledger. Okay, so I hope this thing is very very simple and clear. Okay, someone is raising hand. We can take doubts at the end. Okay, you just note down your doubt or you can write in the chat or something. Then we will take one by one. Okay, don't worry. So I have showed you monthly this save view. I've showed debtors having credit balance. Yes, save view I have showed with this monthly and all, but it is very 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 beautiful. Once again, with one report I will show you, which is my favorite: balance sheet, current assets, sundry debtor, and what we are doing is filter, then multi-filter, simple closing balance credit, closing balance as a credit amount. So all these things we have to do again and again. What I wanted to say is all these things we are doing again and again for every party. If you have 10 audits, same thing you are doing with 10 parties. So for now you should be smarter how you can save the view. Okay, so save view was for everything, almost every report that you are generating, you can save your view with that. Okay, so I will write debtors having credit for my understanding so that I can recall what it is. Okay, save this as default view, no additional configuration. Yes, all companies, yes. Then you can just write yes, because I want this specific master, this specific debtors only. Okay, save with selected period, no. When you do yes, what will happen? It will only save for this period. Obviously you can change yes. Okay, so this is again one of my favorite. What we can do is wherever we are standing, debtors having credit balance, in 1 second it is going to come. Now all those applying filter, or you can see filter is already applied here because we have saved after applying filter. So what I wanted to say is when you're doing the debit credit highest to lowest, all these things, suppose day book also sometimes you're doing highest to lowest. So what happens is that you have to do all these things again and again, so you can save a lot of time. As I told you, I've shown you the folder also. We keep saving the reports and it will come here. It is transferable or communicable whatever you say. Okay, so this thing, whatever steps we are applying, trust me, when you learn this save view and go to, you don't have to do that. Whenever you are opening the tally, you are doing the same steps. So now it is at your fingertips to simply press alt G and directly access that. Okay, by default also tally is giving predefined, which means by default also, and you can create as much as you want. Okay, not only for saved report, go to is a shortcut for almost everything. I'm going to show you in some time. I hope till here this is very very clear. Okay, so this was just the simple tips and tricks. They are there only, but we don't know. Okay, so we'll move to the second part, inbuilt audit tools. Once again, if something is left out, I will check my diary. I have noted down everything. I will show again. Don't worry. Now we will move to the second part, which is again inbuilt tools inside Tally. Okay. If you are knowing, it is very, very good. Those who are not knowing, simple display more reports and analysis and verification. So this, even myself, I will say, I came to know very, very recently. Not like yesterday. I mean 6 months, 8 months back, that whatever steps we are doing in audit, 80 to 90%, okay, data analysis here. Okay, so what I will do, I will show again display more reports, D, and then V, verification, and D, DVD. Okay, here a lot of things are there. Okay, I'll ask you one simple question: how we are exporting the traditional audit, whatever we are doing. Normally we go to display trial balance, F12, yes, yes. Okay, and then we are doing alt F1, then sundry greater and large, all this way. Okay, many issues with this. Number one, the data is unstructured. Yes, this whatever output you are getting more beautifully, if you want to stick to this, we can get in this analysis and verification. Okay, so I'll go to data analysis. All this we are going to cover, not all as per the time permit, but verification of balances, the normal trial balance thing. What advantage you have here? This is almost the same thing that you go to display trial balance, verification of balance, but what is the added advantage? You can see on the screen without me saying why there are red. Okay, so why there are red? Because these are not following the basic rule that liability should be credit whereas it is debit. So this thing we are trying to figure out, but Tally is giving us automatically by default report. You don't have to do. And the best part, I mean, we can do many things. For now, what I will do, I will just extract it here. And normally we are extracting trial balance to Excel. So what I will do, Alt E, current, and Excel is there. Very good. The beauty of this, I was very, very surprised and happy at the same time that when I am exporting in Excel, the normal trial balance also we are exporting in Excel to check these, that green color, ye color, wo color. But here I was really, I was thinking that this is limited to Tally only. But I'm going to show this is just, it will take 1 minute. Till then I will drink some water also. Okay, just give me 1 minute. The beauty of it is in the Excel also, when you are exporting beautifully, it is already marking for us all the ledgers or whatever you export, those who are not following the traditional rule or which are exceptions. Simple. If you see AMB enterprise, okay, I'll show you display accounting ledger, AMB enterprise. Okay, so this is sundry debtor, whereas this is having a credit balance. So in one go, you can know which ledger is breaking the rule or exception or which you want to check. Okay, AMB Enterprise, you can see the balance 57,000 credit. So this way, in after you go to Excel, it is again a mastery of Excel that you can filter out a whatever. Okay, so you can see this thing is really one thing. Now I've stopped going to trial balance. Earlier, I had stopped going to masters. Now I don't go to trial balance because this gives me added advantage of highlighting the things which need my attention. Okay. So how we get this? We have a lot of things here. DVD. Okay. So verification of balances was the thing. Alt F1 and everything you can do, obviously. Okay. Now, the other audit tools, okay, verification of chart of accounts. So here, my biggest concern, I am really matlab, concerned with always squared of accounts because when you are seeing the trial balance, PL, balance sheet, nowhere the account which is not having the balance shows, right? So Tally has been very kind enough to give directly account squared off during the year. So definitely you must check this all the accounts squared off during the year. Okay. So what happened that if some adjustment or the dressing machine, all this is done, you can immediately check here. These are the accounts which need most attention because they are not reflecting in the PL, they are not reflecting in the balance sheet, they are not reflecting in the other trial balance and all. So these are most likely to be missed by you. because whatever adjustment and all, at the end balance zero kar do. So the maximum thing is balance, we do the balance nil and then it is not shown anywhere. So directly in the verification of chart of accounts, account squared off during the year, you can check. Okay. Then not used, there are unused ledgers, because tell you what happened, every year we are splitting and then we are using. So old ledgers which are unused, a lot of them remain. Suppose in this tally also I have shown you in the statistics 1200 ledger, but definitely we are not using 1200 ledger. Okay, so almost you can see 800 ledgers are unused. So unnecessary this, sometimes when you're doing internal audit or anything, you can ask the client that if these are not required, you remove from the subsequent tally. Unnecessary, it brings a load on the tally. Okay, so unused ledger. Then only balances, no transaction, another favorite. What happens is this, ledgers are having balances but they are not having transactions. Okay, so what I do generally, you can ledger, then either I have to press F4 and those go to and all these things. So what I do, it is my habit, you may like it or you may adopt it or not. What I do, parallelly I open one more tally. Okay, so what we will just specify the path. Just give me 1 second. Okay, head office. So now what happened, it is very easy for me. Suppose I am checking 511 Guwahati. Okay, so display accounting ledger 511 Guwahati. Immediately I came to know, yes, there is some opening debit line which where there is no transaction. Okay, similarly for other accounts also, prepaid insurance, this has not been done till now. Okay, if you check, you can check also. Just I am showing prepaid insurance charges. F6, you can see balance not written off or this year not adjusted, whereas prepaid should be have done in April only. Okay, so all these things where you can get modification of chart of accounts, only balances, no transactions. So here suspense and everything is there, whatever has been used, where there are balances, but there are no transactions. Okay. Similarly, used only in current year. These are the ledgers which are used only in the current year, means they did not have opening balance or something like this. Plus, whatever the criteria is here, you will get many other things because other things are not fulfilling the criteria, which means account squared off. If my books did not contain any account squared off, then this would not have shown here. This is one thing, very important thing, that whatever options are showing, there are more than this, but my tally for now is fulfilling only these criterias. Okay, I hope I'll show you in another one. So here, what is the beautiful thing, that you can also compare with companies. If your data is not split, suppose you can see head office 23-24 and 24-25. Okay, so if you have the data beautifully, you can compare the things. Okay, and best thing, okay, there are so many things, this that open this that, don't have to do anything. We simply go to ledger wise, and again you can see all the ledgers and the status, why it has come here, it is not used, it is account squared off. So you have a chance of not missing anything. Okay, suppose you are tracking this, you have not used it, whatever happens, if you do ledger wise, you will not miss out on anything. And definitely configure, you can see configure is always there to help us. Okay, suppose I just want to see the exceptions, or maybe I want to see all items, whatever it is, you can see here. And I want to see the primary group also, whether they are syndicated data or what. So now you can simply export to Excel and filter out on the basis of status, on the basis of primary group, whatever you want to do. So this is amazing. And also don't forget to save the view so that you don't have to do this again. Okay, thank you for the emojis, all those who are giving. I'm very happy that you are liking it. Okay, now one of the big headache is to check stock. Okay, so my simple question, okay, I know you cannot answer right now, please don't mind that. My first question, not first, find negative stock. So what we are doing, stock, okay, It looks good. Okay, then what happened? We will go here, here, here. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Here you can see one negative stock is there. So what I will do, F5. Okay, F5 means only stock item without group. So now what happened? We are finding only one negative stock. Okay, whereas what we should have analytically checked day wise, any day stock is negative. Okay, what I want to mean is at the closing only one stock is negative because we are generally finding this, but you will be surprised to see in this. Again, we'll go to display mode report, and then this verification, data analysis, stock, negative stock. Okay, you are seeing here also one item because it is showing one item, but the best step here is daily negative stock. So here what you can see, there are a lot of items, which means at the 31st March only one was negative. But suppose I will show you this Jindal color profile sheet. Okay, so what I will do is go to stock item F4, and then Jindal, just give me 1 second, F4 Jindal, 0.50 mm, 0.50, these stocks are little, 0.50, ये क्या हो गया, 0.50, and then mm 47, which are general color profile sheet, general piece. So check this. Whichever you want to check, we can check definitely. This comes only when you are doing day-wise analysis. So anywhere you don't have to go and check every single stock day-wise. In one click, what you can check is daily negative stock, and these are the stock fulfilling the criteria. So we have opened one stock and we have found the full year it was negative, and at last some entry was passed, but the question is how can the stock be negative? Whereas if we check in stock summary, then what happened, that we find that this was positive. Yes, because let me do it largest to smallest so that it is easy to track. Quantity decreasing. Okay, so 15 कहाँ गया, 15. Whereas here if you see, very good, it is only having 15 kg, but this report is a savior. So you don't have to go here and there check individual day wise stock, whether it has gone negative. All this ledger, any ledger, if we see suppose 3 kg is there, so here you can see 3 kg, this also same story. Surely 3 kg, you can see same story. It has gone negative here, and at the end adjustment entry for 77 to 80 kg pass, and now year end it has done positive. And if we see normally in the stock summary, you will see it is positive, but this is a wonderful report. Okay, negative stock, don't forget to press daily negative stock. By default it will only show closing balance negative, but if you do daily, then it is very 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 wonderful, because it, you, nothing will miss out. Simple, I want to say, nothing will miss out. You now don't have to waste the time to go stock day wise each and every item. It is capturing everything wherever, even for a single day it is negative, it is telling that I will show, don't worry. Okay, not used, again there are a lot of stock like not used ledgers. You can ask the party that what happened, why these are not used, whether you have stopped selling, or whether they are not now this available, slow moving or moving, whatever it is, you can check this out. Okay, only used in the current year is also there, that these are the stocks that are used in the current year. Okay, also if when we are talking about stock, a lot of things are there. My favorite is stock query. Okay, Alt G, what I press is Alt G or go to. You can see here. Okay, go to and then stock query. Okay, for stock query, I have noted down so that there is no confusion. Simple, different types of query, top buyers and sellers. I want for a specific stock, top buyers or sellers. Okay, so I have written down the stock, don't mind. 7,000, GP equals 7,000. Okay, in stock query, okay, you can get perfect analysis of the stock, purchases, sales, go down and items of same category. Okay, you can see purchase is there, but sales is not there. So what we will do, we will go and analyze the stock. F4, again I will type the stock name, GP oil 7000, again 7000. You can see outward is there, whereas it is not showing here. Okay, well, normally I would have asked you, but sorry, we will move ahead. Very simple. What it is saying is purchase and sale. Here outward is there, yes, you can see outward is there, which means this is a journal. Very simple. You can see, if I check the any this, you can see this is the stock journal past. So this type of analysis you can do with stock query. All the outwards are stock journal. Coil cutting, they have created one voucher type. Okay, and then all these are journal. Whereas if you see some other ledger, also other stock item, okay, Jindal color profile, Jindal color profile, it is 0.35 mm, 0.35 mm Jindal color profile sheet. Okay, same thing here. You can see no purchases, only sales. Okay, so if we open that stock here, 0.35 Jindal, okay, or 35 mm Jindal color profile sheet. So here also, if we do the F6, you can see a lot of inward outward are there, but inward here is stock journal. That's why it is not showing here. So on the face, PL balance sheet, all this looks good, but inside there is a lot to audit. Okay, so one more thing, you will see there are a lot of transaction here. Okay, lot of transaction. Party wise, if you want to see which are the top parties, very easy. We go to change view and top buyer seller, so you can see it has aggregated the things. KS Enterprise is the top buyer for this. Okay, similarly if we see other stock also, the earlier one, GP coil, GP coil 7000, there are sellers here, we have the purchasers here. So change view and top buyer seller, we can see we have purchased from one party only. So this type of analysis can help you a lot. Okay, similarly in the change view you can see movement analysis. Someone was asking movement analysis, you can see a lot here. Okay, all these types of things you can do on any stock, you can do the movement analysis. Okay, so related to stock. Okay, give me 1 second. I have gone back too much. Yes, verification of stock item, negative stock. I have told you most important is daily negative stock, and then not used is there, only in the current year is there, and your beautiful helpful will be stock query. When you type stock query, there are also a lot of things you can do. Okay, then verification of balances I have already shown. The beautiful thing is that the negative balance or exception report is visible, and we don't have to go and search it. The best thing is that debtor having credit balance, creditor having debit balance, or any other bank having credit balance, loan having debit balance, all these things. You can see loan is having, oh sorry, yes, loan is having debit balance here. So all these things are like saving a lot of time. We don't have to go and search. And the beautiful thing is you are not going to miss them. Normally, when we are doing manually, it may happen that we miss one or more things to apply. But here you can be assured that if it is having opposite balance of what it should have, definitely it is coming here. Okay, then analytical procedure is there. What analytical procedure is there? Simple, you can do on the basis of group and group and ledger, cost center, ledger group, means you want to compare like we did in the PL percentage thing, almost similar to this. So what I will do is, suppose I will do group ledger and I have sales account, and then I have direct expenses. Okay, I don't think there are direct expenses here. Expenses, suppose electricity or maybe director remuneration. Okay, director remuneration. So if you are having multiple period tally, you can do that. We are having for now one only, but I've showed you previous period also you can add and you can analyze. Okay, so as soon as you do this, you can see director remuneration is only 1.43% of sales, I think, which is okay. Advanced comparison is there, where you can add group ledger cost category whatever you want. Okay, so ledger, suppose I am seeing if there any purchase ledger is there, and any amount of ledger, any number of ledgers you can add. Suppose I want to see indirect expenses. If there are indirect expenses in the group, I have to go and indirect expenses. So all this way you can directly compare it on the basis of I have given sales. Earlier PL, when we are doing the percentage, the problem is it is already by default taking sales. Here I can choose group versus group, ledger versus ledger, cost center versus cost center, ledger versus many things. Okay, again, I'm going to show you analytical procedure. You can see a lot of options are there. Cost center, cost center group, all these things are there. Group cost center, group ledger. Especially my favorite is group ledger because sometimes what happens, sale 9%, sale 18%, all these are under sales group, like in this. Okay, so group ledger, what you can do, because if you do ledger B2B sales, B2C sales, all these things, then the complete picture is not there. So you can very easily here choose group ledger. And sales account, again you can choose group also. Suppose you want purchase and sale. I don't know why purchase. Yes, purchase. I have done group ledger. Yes, something like this. Okay, I hope you get the point. So you can see purchase is 85% of sales. So this type of things you can analyze analytical procedure very easily. If thank you for the emojis. If you are having previous period also, then it is very much helpful. Okay. Next is pending documents. Those who are very maintaining very beautifully purchase order, sales order, bill by bill, all these things very easily you can track here. Okay, here all these are red because they have already crossed the limits and everything. And the 45-day thing, this MSME, okay, whether you are receivable or payable, here is the aging method which you can do by bill date or due date. Suppose bill date I am doing and I've already checked morning, that's why it is 45. Normally it is 15 here. Okay, but what you can do, 45. So here what you can do is, if you are maintaining the accounts very this bill by bill and all these things, okay, then what will happen, immediately you can come to know that 45-day things have been crossed. Okay, so here again I will show 1 second pending documents. Okay, and I also showed that there are other options which are not applicable here. Purchase order, sales order, goods received but not sorry, goods received but bill not received, good delivered but bill not made. All these things, if you are doing properly in Tally is giving you every report. Okay, clear. Then periodic payments, sometimes what happens is that suppose rent and all, you can set this, all these are not using. Okay, but you can set this here is periodic ledger, yes, then you can get the difference. Okay, this is not so important because I'm not using it, but you can do it if you have periodic payments because other things are there. Okay, repeated transaction, again my favorite. Okay, repeated transactions, you can see whichever amount, here two options are there. First, I am telling of amounts, whichever amount maximum types it is used. Suppose 0.02, it is used 89 times, so definitely it is for round off. Okay, you can see for round off. But if you have some higher amount, suppose 5 lakh, okay, I hope this is visible, 5 lakh has been used 44 times. So you can see they are repeating the amounts. Okay, similarly this is by default on the number of vouchers, but we have always configuration. So I will press F12. Okay, and here I want on the basis of date. Okay, and the control A we all know. Now what you are getting, okay, what happened, date, just give me 1 second. Ledger, same ledger and value, sorry, same date and value ledger. Okay, now what we'll see on 1st February, earlier one was same amount. Okay, this is very important. On 1st February, same amount, many times transaction. So this, if we are doing this manipulative sales and all, you will come to know. Suppose 17th April, again you can see same date, same amount, multiple transactions. Okay, so what we have to do, repeat it by default. This is for this on the basis of number of vouchers, but we have F12, and here what you can do, ledger, same date and value, which means same date there has been multiple transaction of the same value. So you are not going to miss out. You can also give greater than 10, suppose whatever you want, all this you can explore. This is very, very beautiful option for checking the manipulative entries. Okay, so what I will do, I will just press Ctrl N and you can see that same day 1st February 5 times 34,000 lakh has been passed. Okay, now whatever it is we can dig deeper, sorry. So sorry. Okay, 20,000 is there, you can see 18,000 same day, so probably same day sale and same day amount is good, so that is not a big thing. So we have concerned with three. Two, what generally what will happen, that's bill made and amount received or whatever. Okay, this will be that only. But three, 2,000 generator expense, you can see same day three times, why they have paid 2,000 again and again. So this is one thing you might want to check out. That for, you can see cash paid, this voucher number 14, 18, 19, all this whatever you want to dig more, you can dig. Okay, so this is one wonderful feature, repeated transaction. Two types I have shown. By default also, if amount wise it is higher and 44 5,000 many transactions are, 50,000 many transactions are there. So this you definitely need to check that 50,000, why so many bank deposits are there. Every party is giving 50,000 only. Wow. Or whatever it is. Okay, and F12 again, where you can choose same date. Okay, so this is also very, very important, and you will not miss out on anything. The best part is, when we are doing manually, we may miss out. Suppose we have checked 20 ledgers, sampling and all, rest 100 ledgers missed out, but here you are not going to miss out anything. That's why this feature of Tally are very, very amazing, because it has done the filtration by default. So now nobody is going to miss out this filter. Okay, next, relative size factor is not I'm not using it. It may be very this. Okay, definitely higher value and all you should check. Interbank transactions, there are no interbank transactions. Cash withdrawal deposit to bank, you can see 50 times the cash deposit have been done. Okay, so all these things are very, very important. Fixed asset analysis is there. You can do the fixed asset analysis here also. If they are negative, it will show red immediately. Okay, fixed asset, there is no negative. Similarly, transaction on holiday. One more important thing is transaction on holiday. We are not able to find this, that we have to apply many things. Tally is giving absolutely by default. So you can see Sunday weekly off is there, but on June one day I think office was open or whatever it is, you can see again on 22nd December there is one entry. Okay, next one also, highest and lowest value. So this, what it does is, one party or one ledger, what was the highest amount and the lowest amount. So where the difference range is too high, suppose this, you may check air conditioner, what happened, they are purchasing this, and then 508, what happened, you can just open here show ledger. So show ledger depreciation and this glacier technology. That's why I opened the second tally. Okay, display accounting ledger, and this is what air conditioner. You can check here why there is 508 amount. Okay, air conditioner 508. Acha, so much discount. Oh, drain pipe only, not air conditioner. Okay, it is only the drain pipe. I thought it's an amazing offer. I should have called them. Okay, so similarly, you can check out the highest and lowest value per ledger. Okay, so this is wonderful, and again you can see Arunachal Logistics is there. Definitely round off is there, so you can dig deeper as you want, but this is going to show a lot of things. Okay, this you can see 50 lakh and one, again in bank 1 rupee some charges or something is there, so you can see that. Okay, next is pending advances. Here it is not there, but definitely you can see. And stale check on instrument also. There are one entry, UAE Bank. Okay. So you can check all this. So what I wanted to say, this helps you a lot of analysis, which we are doing manually. So my suggestion to check out this, very simple, DVT. Okay. Display more reports, then this is analysis and verification and data analysis. So here you can do a lot of things. Plus, don't forget to see right side of the things. Okay. Plus, save view is there for if you find some good report. Save view is there, like we are doing F12 thing in this repeated transaction. So you can save it always. This is beautiful, and you can also compare companies when the things are there. Like you have not split the tally or this. Plus, whatever I just wanted to say, don't forget to look this ledger wise. Okay. So this is it. I have shown in very small way. Definitely there are more things inside it. Whichever is applicable, you can see. Okay. Suppose this RSF, I am not using it, but it may be very important for you. Okay. So that was the second part where I have shown first very simple tricks. I hope you have noted down or you will see the video later. Okay. For this PL auto column and all these things. Okay. And then this analysis, verification and data analysis. Third part, those who do not know, little bit is that when we are extracting the trial balance this way or whatever through chart of accounts or anything, it is very unstructured, right? So tally in the calculator, you can do a lot of things, a lot of things. Okay. Suppose calculator normally I was using for calculation only, but tally is a database storing tables and everything. Okay. So little bit I will tell, 1 second I will ask Komalji, how much time we have left? Komalji is there?
Yeah, so we usually end it at 4:30, so we have half an hour. So first, your the scheduled content you can complete it, and then we'll take it up. Anything else?
Okay. So 10-15 minutes I have to show
Yeah,
this.
yeah, Aram say yes.
Okay, okay. So then we'll take the doubts. There are 29 doubts I can see. Okay, don't worry, we'll take the doubt. So those who do not know, Tally is a database, right? It's storing a lot of information. So what you can do is use the calculator very beautifully. Normally what happen? Suppose I am inside one ledger. Okay, let me show, go to voucher or inside any ledger, display accounting ledger, and then I'm inside one ledger. Suppose now I immediately want to see sales. Okay, suppose for some reasons I want to sell or any this. So what I can do, use the calculator and simply type sales. You can see beautifully, as I told, natural language. What is this? There are inbuilt options and keywords, and tally is telling the sales here only. You don't have to go here and there. Similarly, those who know I will about the database, I will tell little bit. Okay, it is not complicated, don't worry, about SQL inside tally. Okay, so very simple. Tally has a lot of tables inside this because it is a database. So what we can do is only and only we need to know two keywords. One is select, okay, and the name from. Bus. Select field name from table name. This is the entire small thing you will need to know, and with this you can do a lot of things. Okay, thoda you have to take efforts to do this, but only one time. With this technique you can do a lot of things. Okay, so I would suggest you can go to Google also, type SQL in Tally, you will get a lot of things. Okay, I will show also. But why I'm saying this, there is one ledger table. Okay, there are many tables in this, especially in Tally 7, lot and lot of tables, but our work is basically with ledger table. Okay, now in ledger table what we can do, suppose I am select dollar name from ledger. So what you can see, it is very fast and accurate, and you can fetch the things from here. Okay, we don't know the field name, so there is one I'm teaching little bit in like what to say, shortcut, but it has a lot of things. Okay, select star from ledger. So here what you will do, you will get a list of all the field name in the ledger table inside Tally, which has a lot of field name, more than we can think of. Okay, it will take little bit of time because this is Tally 7, and in earlier it was 200 300 fields. Now it has more than 500 fields. Okay, so these fields, whether you want the pen number, GST number, all these things you can fetch by automation also. Okay, so what you can do, let me show you how you can use little bit of automation with Tally, because Tally is doing a lot of things, but we are also conversant with Excel. So using Tally's database, we can merge Tally and Excel and do the automation. Okay, suppose I want PAN number. Okay, you can get GST number also. Many things you can get, many things. You want the group and everything. For now, I am showing with this PAN number. I got this income tax number. This is very there. Okay, so what I can do, very simple. I will just go to Excel. Okay, and data, get data from other sources and ODBC. Before that, I have to do one thing. I have to close the Tally and run in admin mode. Okay, for now I will close the Tally. Just one second. This also, so that there is no confusion. Okay, what I will do, Tally 7 run as administrator mode. Okay, when I will run the Tally as administrator mode, specify path and head office. F1, here you can see settings and connectivity. Okay, only two steps, run in admin mode, and second you can see in F1 help the settings and connectivity. So this you can see TallyPrime act as both server and client, enable ODBC yes, and port is 9000. So once you have to do this, not again and again. Once when you do this, now Tally is ready to connect with external applications via ODBC. Okay, so I will specify the path once again and maybe head office. What benefit this has got? We go to now data, get data from other sources and from ODBC. Okay, where is my mouse? अरे क्या हो गया? Just one second, mouse is not working. From other sources, from ODBC. Okay, so directly we can link Tally and Excel for suppose predefined reports. Already Tally is doing a lot, but some people are like we can do in Excel also. So what we'll do, we'll choose the first one, and here advanced option. Okay, so select whatever we wrote there. Select field name from table name. Select dollar name, comma, what oh again I have to press the star, sorry. Select star from ledger. Okay, so star is a keyword which fetches all the fields. Okay, so what you can do is this, and then we'll fetch the PAN number. You can try a lot of things. Debtors having credit balance, creditor having debit balance, all these things are only eyes of the tipberg, or the tip of the iceberg. Oh, what is happening, I don't know. Okay, I'm not nervous. Anyways, so what will happen, suppose we want a dollar income tax number. So what we can do, comma, dollar income tax number from ledger. I am fetching one thing, you can do a lot. Okay, and simply I press OK. So what will happen is that also I should have done the primary group and everything, transform data. Okay, I will add the primary group, don't worry. So now what happened, we are getting the perfect things in Excel on live. Why I love this? Suppose I will load this. Okay, I am showing with PAN number. You can do GST number. 500 fields are there. 500. You can see 500 fields are there. And if you explore more and more, whether it is fixed asset parent, suppose I will also bring the parent. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Query. अरे यार mouse को mouse is not working. I don't know what happened. चलो कोई बात नहीं. It is also tired. Okay, just give me 1 second. What we can do here or in advanced query, it is very easy. First time it feels hard, but then I will say it is very easy. I'm writing parent and done. Now what happened, I will get whether it's fixed assets or sundry debtor or what. Okay, I will close and load. The best part, our biggest pain, what it is, client keep changing the data. I hope I am not seeing the chats, but when I say this, everybody can say yes, that client keep changing the data. The best part is now we have linked Excel to Tally. How? Suppose this is 11 kV line. Okay, this is not having income tax number. Now what I will do, I will go here and maybe alter the ledger 11 kV line. Now I will make it 12 kV line. Okay, I can change the balance, I can change anything. Also, we will give a pen number to it. Okay, some random number AUBPA 4638P 638 A P whatever. अरे क्या हो गया AUPPA 4638. Okay, now opening balance and everything. I have not fetched the balances and all. You can do it very, very easily. Now the magic is this 11 kV line is perfectly linked to Tally, and as soon as you click, you can see 12 kV line and the pen number is also coming. Why I love this? Because you can save predefined reports. I can go to edit and suppose data is not having pen number. Okay, I am doing with pen. You can do with GST, VST, everything is there. Suppose what I will do, I will just click on debtors because of shortage of time. Okay, otherwise one session I can take on this only. I have already taken those who have are attending, because this is something really, really amazing. Okay, so suppose I don't know what happened with the mouse here. Just give me 1 second. I will use null. Okay. So these are the debtors. We do not have the PAN number. We don't want the GST, whatever I'm telling again and again, debtors having credit balance, all these things. So here what we can do immediately now, always those are not having PAN number. This report, now we don't have to work again. We simply save it. Okay, I will save it 10 tips and tricks. Okay, debtors having in one Excel you can save multiple obviously. है ना? This I am showing in a shortcut way just to give you the idea. Suppose data analysis. Okay, and a lot of things related to data I can save it at one place. Okay, so now what will happen? Obviously, if I change, I will show once again 128 debtors are there. They are not having the pen number. Okay, now we will open different tally. F3. I will shut this and I will open branch office. And now what happened? Next client has come, but we have saved the Excel. Okay, so now we don't have to just do anything and query and refresh. Okay, it is the same data actually different here. That's why, but you can see 124. Okay, you can see 124, which means 4% the data will change. What I wanted to say, this was 128 we have seen, this is 124 because the data is more or less same. But this type of reports you can also save because of Tally enabling ODBC and Tally giving us the API, some sort of thing to connect with others. Okay, in Tally also control N, you can see many other things. Okay, due to shortage of time, suppose I just want to see current assets. Okay, simple, I will type current assets. Then what will have closing balance of group current assets is this. Okay, or current ratio is a very good thing. Current ratio, then you can get current ratio also. This is perfect. This is not that Tally is giving randomly. So calculator, NLP, I wanted to show main thing was NLP in calculator. Also you can link with Python, Python, whatever you want. This is external thing, but you must know the NLP part in Tally because Tally is a database. Okay, so what will happen that you can perfectly always link with this and you can save multiple reports. So next time you can do just refresh and everything will change. Okay, and it is live linked. Again, I can show one more, just one example again. Suppose alter Abdul, what is the name? Abdul Kamalpur. Okay, Abdul Kamalpur. Now if I give the pen number कहाँ गया? Pen number again AUPPA 4638. Okay, I have given the pen number, client has changed the data. You can see this has 124 rows, but our filter was कि those not having the pen. So Abdul Kamalpur should be removed. Right click, refresh, and you can see Abdul Kamalpur is gone, and now we have 123 sort of data. So this the biggest pain why I showed this, because the biggest pain is client keep changing data. So you can save prehand and immediately you can come to know that this thing is changed. Then you can apply VLOOKUP or something, means a client will say that no, I have not changed. Then you can show this. Okay, a lot of thing is there inside this. Simply you can go to any, suppose I go to Techno, any Google or chat GPT is there already, SQL in Tally. If you type this, Tally's own SQL help will come, which can help you a lot. Okay, they have their own documentation. Other than that, there is one more beautiful this GitHub page. This it will come automatically. Okay, here you can see a lot of already done for you queries. You simply have to copy paste. Okay, data saving, create balance, all these things, list of table in Tally, n item, top 5, top 10, all these things you can do. Wildcard I already told. Like sundry creator, suppose you want to find all the sundry data having the name limited, then what you can do, this party GSTN, and where parent like sundry creator having all these things are there. So simply you have to type SQL in Tally. Okay, simple SQL in Tally, and then Telly's own help is also there, and this GitHub page will also come at the top only. Okay, GitHub page, Ramajayam CA chartered accountant from Chennai is there. Amazing, beautiful person, beautiful, मतलब बहुत what will I say, he has done a lot for us, for CAs. This is all free, you can download, you can see. Chat GPT is also there. You can create tools, you can create inbuilt predefined templates, everything through this. Okay, now we can take the doubts. 15 minutes are there. I hope I will be able to
Yeah.
conclude.
Yeah.
Komalji?
Yes, yes, Lokesh, absolutely perfect and brilliant delivery.
Thank you.
Better to start from the Q&A only because chat has the other things also. So we'll
Okay.
request everyone to put in the Q&A so that it's easier for Lokesh sir to answer. So sir,
Okay.
you can open the Q&A. I think there are
Yes,
three
yes. Give
open
me one
questions.
second. Q&A, there are three types.
Yeah.
Any shortcut to check payment not made to vendor within 180 days? Yes. This, give me one second. Keyword list. Just one second. We have done this. Okay, minimize your. What was the question?
Shortcut to check
To
the
check
payment.
payment not made to vendor. This MSME thing we did there inside. uh, Display more reports. Okay, then there is analysis and data analysis. Okay, here just give me 1 minute. This pending advances. Okay, in this it is not there. I will open the another company head office, and here just give me 1 minute. Three, head office. Okay, so we go to display more reports, and then analysis and verification, and data analysis, and pending this pending documents. Okay, so receivables, you can do the aging yourself, whatever you want, aging by due date. So whatever aging you are doing, you can see it perfectly breaks down in that. Whatever is more than 365 days, you can check out here. Okay, the second question is keyword list. Keyword list, I think at 4 p.m. It is regarding SQL. I have already told you. You can go to Google and check SQL in Tally. I hope this is about SQL keyword list. Okay. Paragji, if you can give a follow-up thing, that keyword list, I believe it is for SQL. Okay, so you can write in chat GPT, you can just write in Google, anywhere you will get a lot of things. Just write SQL in Tally and you can follow this for predefined reports. Many reports are created. You can see examples, usage like wild character, inbuilt Tally function, data by SQL, and this group by, and all these things are there. Okay, trial balance by SQL and ODBC, many things are there, you can try out. Okay, sir, we are unable to export ledger vouchers for a particular period. Can you guide on this? Ledger master is getting exported, but facing error in ledger vouchers. I don't think there should be any problem. Ledger vouchers are same only. You try once again, or maybe someday you can email me what is the problem. But I don't think there is any problem. Normally, same way it is done. Okay. ODBC not appearing in Excel. Just give me 1 second. What will happen? Number one, your Excel version will matter. If it is before 2016, then you may not see it. Okay, normally it is in data, get data, and other sources, ODBC. Okay, from 2016 onwards you can find it very easily. 2016, 19, 21, 23, Microsoft 365. Okay, so you can get that. Don't forget to switch on ODBC from settings. Okay, run an admin mode and then you just switch on the ODBC. Okay, shortcut to check MSME. I've already told 45 days. Plus, there are also Tally is also working a lot on this. Let me show you 1 minute. In statutory reports, you can check out MSME reports. Okay, MSME Form 1 Annexure. So if you are maintaining, see, one thing I will say, main thing what is the issue is that client is not maintaining properly. If they are maintaining properly bill by bill and everything, Tally has been wonderfully giving all the reports, whether it's GST. Also a lot of thing about GST was there. But so what will happen if your client is not maintaining properly, then it cannot help. But if they are maintaining properly, then Tally itself is giving all the statutory reports. You can see TDS, TCS, GST reports. You must be knowing so much about this, right? CB annual compilation. But the problem is you have to maintain it properly. Okay, so MSME report you can check out from here. Annexure 1 is there, all these things, and ledger wise bills and all things you can get. Okay, one idea I can give you, one more. Okay, if let's take the doubts, then one more thing I will show. 1 second. Oh, sorry, I'm opening the chats. Just give me 1 second. Shortcut to check MSME. Yes, sir. How did you see the sales for the year directly? Directly, just type sales. Just type sales. Simple. You will press Control N and then just type sales. That's it. Okay. And a lot of keywords are there. I told you, you can just check out the Tally own help page is there and others also. Okay. I will also do one thing that this PPT and I have created which version creates what, which version contains what, like the data analysis thing 6.2 onwards, suppose the dashboard thing 4 onwards, TallyPrime 4 onwards. So what I have done, I forgot to bring here. It is at my this laptop at home. I will email it to everyone who has attended. 2 3 things, keywords, many doubts are there. I will mail the keywords. I will mail which version, what inclusions were there in Tally. Suppose Tally 7 is having new inclusion. So all those, what will happen? Previous version, they will not work. Like you can see this find and search is there, auto backup and many things are there in Tally 7, Tally 6.2, connected banking and all these things. So what will happen that this data analysis thing. So what will happen? This will not be available in previous versions. If you are using older version, dashboard thing is not available before TallyPrime 4. So I have made one list, but it is not ready. So by tomorrow, I will mail you 2 3 things. Everyone, don't worry. How to connect ODBC with Tally? I have already told you. Just simply press F1, then you go to settings and connectivity. Here you just have to press yes, yes, yes. And on the other side, you just have to go to data. This is Power Query thing and other sources and then ODBC. So immediately you will see a lot of things are here. Just give me 1 second. Here you can just check out, and the first one is there, an advanced option. You can type your query directly here. That's why I gave you little bit knowledge of SQL. I have not shown directly, but trust me, with only 4 words, select field name from table name is enough, is enough. Okay, and then you can do in Excel this credit, debit, all these things, copy on all these things. Okay, then next, Lokesh, can I create any report template using any of the 500 field data and use it for Tally account which is opened? Yes, yes. But oh yes, any of the, you have written any of the, yes, definitely. Whichever is opened, I showed this that we are first having another Tally and then we have saved the file and then we are opening another Tally and then refresh, it was done. So be careful only one thing, that when you are saving one file, keep it client wise. Otherwise, what will happen? Suppose for X client you have made, and now you forgot, and now Tally has Y client, and you will refresh, your X client work is gone. So what you can do, you can save it individual files. Okay. And okay, answered, I think. Any check to identify vendor or customer account where bill wise detail are not maintained? That is a problem. I told you that Tally is giving inbuilt report, but if we are not maintaining properly, the filters inside Tally will not work, because it is a database. So what happens, that it is working on the basis of filters, right? So if we are not maintaining customer account without bill wise, then this MSME report and all these are very, very difficult. You have to do them manually. Okay. How to find inventory valuation report from manufacturing or job process? This I have to see. Okay. Inventory valuation reports, normally what I know, just give me 1 second. What I know is that whenever you are taking any stock summary or something, then here only in the change view, what you can do, not in the change view, valuation. Just give me 1 second. Valuation, yes, it is already there, valuation. Okay, so you can do average cost, average price, whatever you want. Okay, but for this that level I have not gone. Okay, how to check GST rule 3737A cases? What you can do is a lot of things I have told. Alt C. Suppose one more thing I want to show. Just give me 1 more minute. Suppose in profit loss I am there. Okay, head office 1326. I think it's 24, 25. 1325. Yes. So what you can do is use new column. Okay. Just let it be as it is. Again, new column as it is. Now, keeping the cursor here, you can filter out many things. Suppose I will apply filter. As I told, filter can be applied in PL balance sheet nowadays. Suppose I want how many of my vendors are regular registered. Okay, regular registered. So what I'll do, apply filter and just press regular. Okay, so now what will happen when I'm pressing the regular in the second column? Please take care where you are standing, otherwise it will be error. Because I'm standing in the second, you can see the total any expenses, suppose administrative expenses or sales, whatever it is. You can see B2C IGST 364 and 321. So now this column, when I was standing here, I have applied the filter. You can see now what will happen when I am doing this. Suppose I'm checking this Ajay Deep. If I check, this will be regular only. Whereas if I write composition, then what will happen? I will get the breakup of composition also. So these are the matlab, you can apply for multiple combinations. Okay. Exception report we can see all. Yes, definitely. Definitely everywhere, almost everywhere, exception reports is there. Negative ledgers you can see immediately. All the negative ledgers. Earlier we had a lot of problems searching those, but now Tally is giving wonderfully the things that you can do it in one go. Okay, it has, just because it has to check a lot of things. Verification stop. Excellent, Kanya. Just give me 1 minute. Yes, sir. Oh no, this is chat. Sorry, I'm getting confused myself. Also, can I update master data like PAN GST in bulk using SQL instead of updating ledger by ledger? Uh, no, no. SQL is database language. Tally uses XML. After 7, it may use JSON also. For updating the data or sharing transaction data or any other thing, SQL is database language, whereas Tally is using XML. Okay, so if you are doing something like this, you may need to work on XML. XML is not a database language, so directly with Excel like we did with SQL, it is not possible. You have to use XML specifically. Okay, in also ledger by ledger update also, Tally is giving the function very, very easy. You don't have to go to this altar again and again. Okay, what I wanted to say, suppose you are not having GST number in the ledgers. Okay, so Suppose we found through chart of accounts. Okay, just give me one second. Ledgers F4, and then I will just change view to ledger GST detail. Now what happened? I want to update this. So Tally is giving the option for bulk update here only. You don't have to go to this, to individual ledgers. Okay, so that can help you pan GST in bulk. But if you want, then you can use ChatGPT to generate XML code, not SQL, XML code. Then you can import the things. Okay, when Tally is importing the things, okay, then when you click on import, so master transaction, you can master, and what it is going to ask, JSON or Excel. Okay, or this Tally inbuilt templates Excel are also there. So I told you JSON is there already. Okay, so either Tally's inbuilt template, okay, or you have to learn little bit of ChatGPT to generate XML code. Okay, just give me one more minute. Right, yeah. Question answer. Thank you for superb session query. I have server LAN network. I have 12 LAN PC. All are connected to server. Switch is also 1 Gbps. Still Tally is running very slow in all LAN PC. Can you give any suggestion? This is not related. I mean, you have to check a lot of things, network speed and all these things. And Tally, when you are giving too much load, then definitely it works little bit slow. Normally, it is very fast. In fact, Tally 7 is so fast. Migration and all this it is doing in 1 minute, 2 minute. But what happened that this thing definitely some network issue or your LAN when, or you have to show to someone else. Tally itself not much helpful here. Okay. Please explain the procedure of getting the ledger balance from Tally Excel. Ledger balance, you just have to type this closing balance. Okay. If you want, I can fetch here also Sunday data. Just give me one second. So ledger balance query edit. Okay. Here, what I can do is type closing balance. There are 500 fields. I told you closing balance is one of them. Many fields are there. Dollar closing balance. I have to check whether it is underscore or not. If it does not work, I will just give underscore. No, just give me one second. It is underscore. Or my spelling is also wrong. Closing underscore. Okay, dollar closing balance. I hope it works. Okay, zero is coming. I don't know why. These ledgers are not having balances actually. Okay, because I filtered. Let me remove the filtered, then it will work. You can see closing balances are there. Okay, minus means debit and plus means credit. Okay, remember this thing, that minus means credit, a debit, minus means debit, and plus means credit. Okay, and definitely you must check out this one. You will get a lot of idea, this trial balance SQL thing. Okay, anyways, you can just message me anytime. Sir, can the tax professional or accountant be part of CA community? I think many are already there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we at least refrain. You can always take details, but we'll request that currently CA community only chartered accountants be part
Yes,
of.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. Okay. Can I copy voucher from one company to another company? Very good question. Very simple. I was about to show, and just give me one second. Suppose I have any voucher. Okay. This is a trick, very nice trick, in fact. Okay. Let me see if there is any entry. अरे क्या हो गया?
Yeah. Lokesh ji, sorry, actually, I'm loving the enthusiasm and the questions pouring in. So, but just to say
I
that
can understand
it's
it.
already over
Okay.
4:30.
Just give me one second. Okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
query.
Yes.
Okay, two, three more queries. Suppose this voucher you want to copy. Very simple technique. Now, right now I'm in head office. What I can do, simply change the company here. Now you can see in branch office, the same thing is coming. Okay. If any ledger is missing, it will tell me. Otherwise, you can see this salary and wages factory 15,000. This entry got posted in branch office also. Okay, again I'm showing simply what you have to do. Head office is there, you just change the company here in the voucher entry mode, and then you will see in the branch office when I'm saving this, then definitely it is coming because my ledgers are same, that's why. But if you see on 31st March on branch office, Day book. You see, these entries are here. You can see. So this is very good question. I wanted to show, but I forgot this. Okay. So it is taking some time. It may be helpful. So you just change the company when you are in the voucher entry mode. That's it. Okay. How to generate sales report. Okay. So, okay. Do one thing. You can connect with me anytime. Uh, I have already given this my channel name. Okay. You can connect me there. My number is there. Okay, and definitely I will help those who are there. Okay, this is the thing. Also, many videos are already made on this SQL and everything, step by step, very from beginning. We took a class for tele community also 1 month back on this SQL thing. So you can find this tech flow hub by Lokesh, and there a lot of things are there.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you
Any?
can just copy paste this part and put it in the chat. It will be easier to locate for them.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll conclude the session now. So it,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
So webinar chats. I am sorry we could not answer all, but you can connect with me anytime. Stage on the screen. My details are there. You can WhatsApp, email, connect on this anything. Okay, I will definitely help. Those who know me, they know only. I am always ready to help. Okay, okay,
That's
okay. Thank you so much.
That's amazing to see Lokeshi
Mhm.
first session, but definitely not going to be the last. In fact, we received one of our comment that we really appreciate and we are waiting for your next webinar.
Okay.
Some actually said that we didn't use the data analysis in Tally earlier and now they can.
Hmm.
So, and very informative, and many, and literally it felt like with each session, each part was over and everybody was giving reactions. Ki, okay, we loved it. So, what's coming
Thank
next?
you.
So,
Thank you.
thank you
Thank you so
so
much.
much for your time and so much of effort. I could see you were reading in key, every points were covered in the session. So I'm sure this recording in our CA Connect playlist will also be very useful, which I've already put. So thank you so much to all. Please do drink water. You've been talking
Ah,
nonstop.
no, it's okay.
Yeah. So I'll now end the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.